Tom Segura did not always have money. You think you were short on rent? Tom went through a pecan pie epidemic where he was eating pecan pies left and right and spending his money on pecan pies, living in Koreatown in the sketchiest neighborhood in the world.
I was the same way that you were when I was broke. I never got mad at somebody who was like, here's my 911 or here's my Rolex, whatever. I mean, I'd watch those. I'd be like, that's awesome. I hope I can get that. You know, or I want to work towards that.
There's still stuff I hope I can get.
Here's the thing: if you're still mad about this, just know that it's your mindset, and you're thinking like a fucking loser. You only have what you have because of fans, so don't talk about us like that. Yeah, but you're still a loser if you're thinking like that. So you're maybe. I'm lucky to have you as a loser fan, but you don't have to be that way. You could be a winner. You know, you just got to change the way you think.
I'm sure most of us are familiar with the intro clips and Tom's strange Twitter outbursts directed at the poor. The lowest level poors get upset, as they're trained to do, when you point out their happy to do what I'm told servant mentality. They don't value their time because their time is worthless. You are specks of shit on a washcloth, and washcloths belong in the trash. As can be expected from someone with this level of superiority complex, it turns out Tom was a trust fund kid. His father, Thomas Nadu Segura, was the vice president and chief financial advisor of Merrill Lynch for 25 years, until he took over as the vice president and CFA for the Bank of America. His obituary mentions that he was a member of the Quail Valley Golf Club in Vero Beach, where a membership will run you a very modest $85,000 a year, not counting all of the other fees. The obituary also mentions that Tom's grandfather was an FBI agent. With a little research, I was able to find the grandfather in question. Horatio Weston Segura joined the FBI shortly after he retired as an attorney, and was also the son of an insurance magnate from Mississippi. His great-grandfather, Joseph Otto Segura, was a Harvard-educated pediatrician who would marry Mabel Weston, the heiress to the Weston family fortune. He would serve as the vice president of his father-in-law's insurance company, Lamar Life, which would change its name to the L Group in 1999. His great-great-grandfather-in-law, Henry Weston, inherited the H. Weston Lumber Company, the largest lumber company in the entire United States at the time. He was also the president of the Hancock County Bank, vice president and director of the First National Bank of Gulfport, director of the Louisiana Mexican Lumber Company, the Union Lumber Company, the Mississippi Power Company, and the Alabama Power Company. His family would redirect their business when they purchased 38% of Lamar Life Insurance starting in 1906. So I find it very funny when Bert pretends that Tom didn't always have money.
Tom Segura did not always have money.
When he comes from a family that has been in the top 1% for over a century. Tom acts as though his mentality is what separates him from poor people, when in reality, he was handed everything he has, whether it came from his family or riding the coattails of Joe Rogan. It's not like Tom is some unbelievable comedian, standing head and shoulders above his contemporaries, innovating and bringing the comedy world to never-before-seen heights. He's just another mid-comedian who is in the right place, at the right time, with the right connections to get where he is today. That's why it rubs so many people the wrong way when he brags about his life of luxury.
Every time we talk about like a watch or a car, I'll get a bunch of messages from losers that try to tell me that I'm making them feel bad about their situation. You're in control of your own situation and your own feelings. So don't put it on me that you feel bad.
It lacks the appreciation and perspective of someone who is genuinely self-made. Tom has never known a lifestyle other than the one he has right now. Unless his dad made him LARP as a poor person in his early 20s, which a lot of rich people do because they don't want their kids to seem too spoiled. So how could he truly understand just how lucky he is? He isn't the only one. A lot of these famous comedians have incredibly wealthy and well-connected parents. Tom's just the only one stupid enough to alienate his fan base over something so petty. But what does it matter to him anyway? his entire career could implode, leaving him bankrupt, and he could still fall back on daddy's money. So whenever you hear some rich, famous celebrity going off on poor people, I'd recommend doing a little research into just how that person got to where they are. Because more often than not, they didn't work their way from the ground up and build this empire from dust. They were fast-tracked to fame and fortune through their family's connections and wealth in ways that most of us will never understand. It turns out that after Tom's last trip to the airport was so disastrous for his public image, he's attempting to do a little damage control. He apparently found some woman's purse under his seat when he was leaving the airport, and oh so graciously used his platform to reach out and try and track this woman down to return her lost items.
Just got to JFK, and I was at the curb, getting out of the vehicle to drop me off. Underneath the vehicle was this purse, right? This purse. And so I picked it up, and one of like the airport curbside luggage guys was like, "Oh, hey, give that to me." And I was like, "Get the fuck out of here, dude." So I brought it in. I watched him eyeball me like, "Oh, damn, that could be my purse." No, I got the purse. I opened it. It belongs to a Patricia Neve or Neve, Neve. Anyway, I was hoping if I posted this here, somebody might know her and can contact her and let her know that, like, I have the purse, it's got her ID and her credit cards and all this stuff, and I can just send it to her. Would be. Happy Sunday, everybody. All right, guys, we're reunited. You got your purse?
I got my purse.
You're gonna get another one though.
I'm gonna get another one.
One that doesn't fall off as
Yes,
often.
sorry, Coach, but you have defective hardware, and that's what's caused this whole mess.
This is on you, Coach. Send a new
Just
bag.
no coupon would be nice.
It would be.
So there we have it. Good guy Tom, wasting his oh so precious rich guy time to help the common man out retrieve their lost items. How could you hate this guy? This is just a short video for today. I wanted to quickly crank this out for you guys because I found this pretty interesting. I've been trying to upload more frequently. I'm just not sure if you guys would enjoy me covering the smaller, weekly podcast dramas in the vein of someone like Too Lazy to Try or Comedy Enforcement. If you guys would like my takes on whatever's happening in the podcast world, instead of these in-depth, very well-researched videos, let me know down in the comments. I would really appreciate it. Anyways, please like, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you sometime soon.
You only have what you have because of fans, so don't talk about us like that. Yeah, but you're still a loser if you're thinking like that. And so you're maybe, I'm lucky to have you as a loser fan, but you don't have to be that way. You could be a winner. You just got to change the way you think.